going on, guys? This is Bunzi, and welcome to a Let's Play of I Love You, Colonel Sanders. This is the Valentine's Day special. Oh my god, guys. So I heard a lot of hilarious things about this game. Just KFC in general, I don't know what they're doing. So, like, their Instagram and their Twitter has, like, the sexy Colonel. I don't know what that's all about. A couple months back, Lifetime had, like, a 10-minute movie short about the Colonel of KFC with, fuck, what was that actor's name? I can't remember. But I watched that. That was amazing. I don't know why they're like, wrinkly old man who makes some alright chicken. Let's make him sexy. I don't know what their deal is, but I think it's working. Whatever they're doing, it's great. So guys, if you have a special somebody on this Valentine's Day, fuck you. I'm just kidding. And if you don't, like I do, if you don't have anyone, it's okay. Because who needs the loving, warm embrace of a big, burly man when you can have Colonel's hot, crispy chicken in your mouth? Hell yeah. Let's go! Let's go! Before we get started, tell us your name! Oh my god, I'm so excited. KFC ain't even that good. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I'll eat Popeyes before I eat KFC. And if you're from the South, and you know about Bojangles, Bojangles is yes. You sleep softly as the morning sun casts a warm glow through the window of your modest student apartment. Look at my room. There's a oh, this reminds me, this poster right here, there's a manga. It's new. Like, there's only like 2 or 3 chapters out right now. But basically, it's about a rooster. Okay, think Saitama from One Punch Man. Now put him in the body of a chicken. That's what the manga is! I don't know why, but it was hilarious. It's amazing. I hope that whoever made that makes more chapters. There's like a K-pop band over here. The world is peaceful and serene. You could stay in the moment forever. Or you could wake up. Now! Your first day of culinary school is no time to sleep in. Smack the clock up at him. Throw the clock out the window! You slept through the school year and gave up the once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to meet Colonel Sanders. No! No! Oh, you might not be cut out for this. Game over already? Let's try that again. No. I can't leave my sweet daddy Colonel. Lying in bed, you stare at the ceiling, thinking about everything that awaits you at the prestigious University of Cooking School Academy for Learning. Cooking School Academy! Your mind begins to wander. You'll need to take this seriously. Who will be there? What will you cook? What should you wear? Time begins to fly by, and you find your imagination getting away from you. You'll need to take this seriously. You allow yourself to daydream a bit, thinking about the future. It's here finally, your first day of culinary school. So many dishes to prepare, so many students to meet. Your mind is swimming with possibilities, and you realize you're running late. You grab a biscuit and burst out the door in a hurry! Delicious. Just what you needed to wake up those taste buds. Bojangles has the best biscuits, okay? Yikes, you're in such a hurry. In fact, that you forgot to put on any deodorant before running out the door. You're sweating buckets as you rush to arrive on time. Uh-oh. Standing in the quad, you gaze upon the magnificent University of Cooking School Academy for Learning. here comes your lifelong best friend, Miriam. She's the most adorably awkward person you've ever met, and you absolutely love her for it. Good morning, Bunzi. Are you excited for the first day of the rest of our lives? Actually, because I sure am. Excited, a little nervous. Okay, a lot nervous. What the? It's just that this morning I made breakfast for myself, but, well, when I ate it, I couldn't taste any love in the food. What if I'm no good? What if I fail? Classic Miriam. Raised by Master Chef parents, she's always held herself to a very high standard. Please tell me this game has, like, Shokugeki type battles. That would be amazing. Ever since we were little babies playing together, and you rescued me from that quicksand box, it's been clear to me that you're the most loving, caring person I know. You're gonna do great. But with University School, Academy for Learning's famous 3-day only semester, I'm afraid of being left behind and never catching up. 3-day semester? Oh man. No wonder I slept through the entire school year if it only takes 3 days. A sweet girl, Miriam has always had a flair for the dramatic. This summer she got so nervous about her first kiss that she chipped a tooth practicing on a mannequin. Should you pep talk her or change the subject to give her some relief? Pep talk your best friend, change the subject to school gossip. I'll give you a pep talk. Remember last month when we saw that fortune teller and had our tarot cards read? The lady with the mask who gave me nightmares? I've been trying to forget. I know she looked spooky, but she was so sweet, and she told you that you were destined for great things. Remember that card with the fancy-looking tower? And then the other card featuring the handsome fellow in the red suit? I've been waiting for so long to meet a handsome fellow I could call my own. True that, Miriam. I hear you. Where's my big burly man? And I'm sure you will soon. In no time we'll be graduating, and you'll be delighting the world with your heartfelt cooking in no time at all. As you talk to Miriam up, you can feel her nerves begin to ease. You know what? Maybe everything will be okay after all. And if not, at least I have these killer bangs. Can you believe I cut them myself? Oh no. You can definitely believe it. Oh, Miriam, I can't believe it. Before you can get another word out, you're rudely interrupted when someone smacks your books and custom-engraved measuring spoons out of your hands and onto the ground. Hey! Oh my god. She's definitely a tsundere. Who spells Ashley like that? A-E-S-H-L-E... What? What kind of... It's Ashley, your arch rival. She's totally evil, but you can't help but be filled with jealousy. She can get anything she wants, and she knows it. Anything. Why you got your titties out? Hello, Ashley. Oh, I didn't see you there, chicken shins. What? You leave Bunzi's shins alone. They're perfectly normal shins. Ugh, you can't stand Ashley. Look at her. Thick thighs, mini skirt, tatas out the wazoo. Jesus. You're gonna get chicken grease all over yourself, lady. Even her name is annoying. You know for a fact that it's actually Ashley, but she just had to add those extra letters to make herself feel better. If anyone here knows what perfect shins look like, it's us. We're not gonna let you or your really weird insults get to us, Ashley. Across the quad, you see Ashley's best friend, Van the Man. What? Has stopped to look at his own reflection in the mirror. His pants are so tight you can see him casually working at his glutes while he styles his hair. No lie, they're rockin' glutes. Ahem, Van. Oh my god, it's a pillar man! You rang. Ah! It's like if a pillar man and and a Joestar had a baby. Why? KFC, what is wrong with you? Oh my god, look at him. You've never been sure what their arrangement is, but as long as you've known them, Ashley and Van Van have been just as close as you and Miriam, but substantially more devious. Oh, that's not... I thought... Oh my god. He's not wearing a shirt. I thought he was wearing a tan shirt with the white, but no, that's just... that's just like the front of the cooking shirt just on him. How do you... What is this hair? I can't believe that University of Cooking School Academy for Learning would ever allow people like you to attend as students. I know, right? You think they just hand us our diplomas now. Or maybe hire us as professors. You amateurs could learn a lot from us. But the first day of school about to start, there's just not time to properly tell these two off, so you resist the urge. Let's go, Miriam. Psst, see you later, losers. What the fuck are you? As you approach the door, you see a goofy-looking kid pushing hard against the window directly next to it. Excuse me? Pop? Oopsie. Ah, fuck. Get out of here with your Minute Maid juice box. I think it's broken. You reach forward and easily pull the door open. That should do the trick. I love you! Oh, please, no. I think you mean thank you? My name's Pop. I was named after my Pop. He's old. Could someone like this also be a student at the school? He must be one heck of a chef. Also, his name tag clearly says Bob, but I guess he's reading it upside down. Hi, Pop. I'm Bunzi, so... Are you gonna make me hold... Oh, are you gonna make me hold the door all day? No! And with that, the young man walks into the building ahead of you. Is it just me, or is he kinda cute? Miriam! So, really? I had such high expectations for you. Get out. We're not friends anymore. Where's Ashley? I think it's just you, girl. He's all yours. You both shrug your shoulders before following him into the building. You stand at the edge of the room, unsure where to sit. Other students wander in and keep themselves busy chit-chatting. A scruffy-looking pooch takes his place at a podium at the front of the class. Adorable. Sprinkles? Now, quiet down, everyone. Who is this unreasonably cute pup, and why is he in our culinary class? You must be Sprinkles, head instructor and CEO of... Why? Please call me Professor Dog. I may be cute and little and fluffy, but I still demand respect. Woof! What? A cute dog is our professor? This is the best school ever. I guess only a dog's nose is capable of picking up all the nuances of fine dining. Oh my god, here he comes. Out of nowhere, winds begin to rush around you and swirl as cherry blossom petals fill the air inside the classroom. I'm chilly. Someone close the window. And then he walked in. Oh my god. My panties are so wet right now. You're immediately swept up in the aura of this new student and his remarkable goatee. Who knew anyone could be so handsome? Time stands still. It's him. It's... Oh, if it isn't my favorite student, Holland. Colonel Sanders. Oh, Colonel Sanders can't say... God. Colonel Sanders interrupts Sprinkles. Sorry, Professor Dog, before he can finish his sentence. Please, call me Colonel. Colonel Sanders. A hush murmur rolls around the classroom as Colonel Sanders walks down the aisle of desks. Suddenly the room sweltering. Oh my god, he's so hot! Oh my god! Did you hear about his secret chicken recipe? 11 herbs and spices? What? What? Sweat begins to bead across your brow. You feel like everyone's looking at you, and you're not entirely wrong. Why is everyone looking at me? And this over here must be Sweaty Sweat Salon. Oh yeah, I didn't wear deodorant. No! Maybe we should open that window back up before faucet pits that melts into a puddle that evaporates entirely. Hold on just a second. Nobody talks to my friend like that. You two both know my name. We were in the same kindergarten class. And what's with the really weird insults? Who's this guy in the corner here? Besides, when Bunzi sweats, it's not gross. It's beautiful. Look at that shimmer. She's glistening. Like a freshly crispy box of KFC. You turn to find Colonel Sanders standing right in front of you. Oh god. Colonel Sanders, beautiful angel that he is, stands before you smiling gently, his hand outstretched. Boy, howdy, this classroom gets hotter than a Kentucky fryer. Oh my god! He's so smooth! Please, use my handkerchief. You freeze up! Colonel Sanders is talking to you! Wait, Colonel Sanders is talking to you. But how sweaty you look! You're completely mortified. This can't be your first interaction. What if he never forgets this moment? Take the handkerchief. Refuse the handkerchief. Oh god, just take it. We're sweaty. You stretch out your hand and Colonel Sanders places a fine silk handkerchief in it. It's so beautiful. You hesitate to press it to your... Oh, it's so beautiful. You hesitate to press it to your face, but when you do, the feeling is transcendent. It has this natural scent on it. It smells of the most delicious chicken you've ever smelled. Oh my god. Professor Dog... Why are you the teacher? I don't understand. Professor Dog steps into to settle the class down and set some ground rules. Welcome to University of Cooking School Academy for Learning, the greatest culinary academy in the world. The birthplace of culinary legends past, present, and future. Many challenges await you. There will be tears. There will be blood. There might even be really adorable tiny food. What? And when all is said and done, there will be a battle, a shokugeki! You will lift your sporks and compete in the broom cooking arena! Yes! Just then another student enters the classroom and interrupts the professor's rousing speech. Hi guys, sorry I'm late. I hope everybody had a good summer. I really miss... Quiet! Who are you, no name? Get out! Late to class is bad enough, but interrupting my monologue? You're on your first track out of here, young man. Are you sure you're even in the right place? Don't you recognize me? This is my third year into school with you as my teacher. Everyone stares at him blankly. Does no one remember me? You're expelled if you utter one more word before I finish. Let that be a lesson to you students that tardiness is unacceptable! Even Clank made it here on time, rolling halfway across town on his tiny wheels. You turn to see the student Sprinkles is referencing, who appears to be some sort of industrial kitchen appliance. The class bursts into laughter. Oh, Clank, you rascal! Ha ha ha! What? Sprinkles walks into the classroom as everyone stands in silent obedience. When he gets to you, he lifts his nose into the air and takes a deep sniff. Your diet is lacking. Based on what I'm picking up here, you definitely need a multivitamin. You should be taking better care of yourself. You've never had a talking dog as a teacher before, but Sprinkle's reputation for being smart but tough is well known. You decide to try and butter him up by giving him a treat from your pocket. But what kind? Beef treat, rubber ball, chicken snack. I'm assuming chicken snack? You reach beneath your apron and return with a chicken snack in your hand. Sprinkle's eyes go wide as he locks onto it. His favorite! Well, I think there might be some competition for new star students. The furry professor immediately devours the stack, leaving your hands slick with a coating of warm doggy drool. You see the other students eyeing you jealously, but pay no mind to them. If they wanted to succeed in life, they should have learned the importance of carrying a range of dog treat flavors on them at all times. Settle down, young chefs. Take your seats and prepare to have your minds open to the amazing possibilities of culinary creation. As everyone rushes to claim their favorite seats, you're left standing at the front of the room. Only 2 options remain. Hey, Bunzi! There's still a seat here! Oh, no! I have to... No! There's my best friend, but there's my love interest. It seems that no one has claimed this seat next to me, if you're interested. 2 good options, but which will you choose? No! Sit by Colonel Sanders. Sit by my best friend. Oh! You know what? Bros before hoes. You need to take your seat by Miriam. I'm so glad to have you near me to support me through this class. Of course, you're my best friend. Who else would I sit by? Colonel Sanders? He has such a magnetic personality, and there's a seat open right next to him. If you had sat there, you might have gotten to know him a little better. I know! I regret it immediately. I never sacrifice our friendship. Besides, I'm sure I'll get to talk to him later in the semester. I got 3 whole days. That's like a lifetime. So you say. But now that Miriam mentions it, that Colonel Sanders is just so darn dreamy. As soon as you settle into your seat, the professor makes an announcement. Think fast. It's time for a pop quiz. Yay, a quiz about me. Ugh. This incredibly important and surprisingly short quiz will tell if you're ready for life at culinary school. Keep your knives sharp and your focus sharper. Here comes question number 1. If train A is traveling to point B and train B is traveling to point A, how important is it to wash your hands before cooking? Depends. Extremely. Looking at you, Pop. Doesn't matter at all? What? Yes, you should always wash your hands before cooking. That's right. Forest is to tree as chicken is to feather, night vision goggles, a slam dunk. What? Feather? That's right. What is the most efficient eating utensil ever created? A comically oversized fork, a meat tenderizer, a spork. I'm assuming a spork? That's right! Watch how all the questions are correct and I'm just overthinking everything. There's no way I got, that's probably what it is. What food is best for a broken heart? Anything as long as it's prepared with love and not too much salt. Camel meat? What? Do people eat camels? I mean, I guess you can eat anything, but... Ew! A pancake that looks like a silly face. I like that. Anything as long as it's prepared. That's probably the answer. Is Sprinkles a good boy? No. He's a talking dog that teaches at culinary school. He's the best boy. Perfect score, 5 out of 5. What the? Oh. I thought that was just like a thing on the screen. I had to click on it. Wow. Be honest, did you cheat? You look up to see Colonel Sanders has been watching you tally your score. He's impressed. What? I know we just met, but I have to confess. I think you have a beautiful brain. Oh my god! Yes, thank you, Daddy Colonel. Hot diggity, Bunzi, you just scored some major Colonel Sanders points with that performance. May I have your attention, students? I have an important announcement to make. Time for lunch! Wow, the cafeteria is as nice as any restaurant you've ever eaten at. It makes sense that a school dedicated to cooking would also be serious about eating. A delicious fragrance wafts through the room and tickles the end of your nose. Your mouth waters. Do you smell that? That must be our lunch. It smells crazy good. Everyone, can I have your attention? Is it about lunch? No, I just wanted to apologize for my tardiness. You see, I was... Howdy, folks. I'd like to make an announcement. What's with the students' posture? Why is he like that? He's like a... Why are you doing the Velociraptor? What are you doing? Hey, Oh, they're fighting. They're about to duke it out. It's about lunch. Everyone cheers. But Shh. Lunch. She said shh. In honor of the new semester, I have prepared something special to share with everyone for lunch. That must be the smell I smelled. Indeed, that smell. You hold your breath waiting to see what food this mysterious student has created. You've heard that he's very talented, but were the rumors true? Is this... Colonel Sanders lifts a large bucket above his head. Its contents glimmer in the light. A bucket of KFC chicken. Oh! Piled high are huge pieces of chicken, breaded and fried to a crispy golden finish. If only real KFC looked like that. The aroma envelops you, and you begin to feel warm and safe. Colonel Sanders has filled a bucket with chicken? What a novel concept! Oh my god, he deserves a reward! Give him a Nobel Prize for his achievement for humanity! Chicken in a bucket! Your stomach begins to grumble, as if to say, stop thinking and start eating! For years I've been developing a secret recipe for the perfect fried chicken. By my calculation, nothing less than 11 herbs and spices are required to achieve the perfect balance of flavor. You look around and notice that every other student has a pen and paper and is scribbling notes as fast as they can. That's all I'll say about that. What, you think we want your stupid secret recipe, dude? Pshaw! Nah, my dude. Nah. I'm just drafting a last will and testament in case one of those ingredients is poison. Got him! What? Got him! He looks around nervously to see if anyone else is laughing at his sick burn. What the hell, KFC? What the hell are you making me play? What the hell did you create? His sick burn? I just imagine, an office full of really old business guys in suits. And they're like, okay, how do we get the kids to eat more fried chicken? Oh, well, I heard about this amazing new thing called anime. Anime? Please, go on. Yes, if we make a video game with anime, and we put the Colonel in it, I'm sure that our profits will skyrocket! Yes! Oh, yes! You wait to see what sort of zinger Ashley is prepared to follow up, but she suddenly takes a different approach. Yeah, and I just like writing in my diary. Dear Diary, today I smelled something beautiful. I knew at that moment that only the hands of a true gentleman could fry chicken so tender. You see her body language change from bitter and evil to sweet and innocent as she slides closer to Colonel Sanders. She realizes that he is destined for greatness and fame with cooking skills like this. She wants him all to herself. Aw, fuck nah, bitch! Oh, please. Well, Van, the man, if you don't want any, I'll take his. Whoa, hold on. I mean, I guess I'll try it. He takes one bite, and his eyes grow wide. He starts contorting his face as he tries to hold in his pure exhilaration and acts unimpressed. Easy now. There's enough for everyone. Please, my fellow classmates, dig in. You take one of the pieces of fried chicken out of his bucket and sink your teeth into it. It's amazing. Oh my god. Tasting Colonel Sanders' food transports you into another dimension. Alone with your taste buds, gripping a drumstick in hand, you float weightlessly. Focus your mind and meditate on this moment. Try and identify every flavor. Savor the moment and everything that it tells you about Colonel Sanders' culinary heart. Swim towards the light. The flavors in your mouth are beautiful, pure, heavenly. What a guy. Alone with the flavors, you feel something that can only be described as love. For a man? For a flavor? Are they even the same? After tasting his food, you try to get some one-on-one time with Colonel Sanders. You approach Colonel Sanders. Oh, so you're approaching me? Colonel Sanders smiles ever so softly as you approach. He stops what he's doing and allows you to break the silence. Colonel, I wondered if I could talk to you for a second. Anything for a fellow chef. Why is he sweating? What exactly was on that chicken? How bold to come out and ask. It's an idea I had for a new combination of flavor that'll make me my fortune and establish my legacy for all time as I open a chain of highly successful fried chicken restaurants. No big deal. Look at his cake! It's just you and me here talking. It's just you and me talking. I can keep a secret. In fact, I've got some of my own that I'd be willing to trade. What's the rush? The semester is only getting started. We've got 2 more whole days to get to know each other. Look at his face. Look at him scouting up. He's like, bitch, back off. I know, right? My in-game person. Like, calm down. Jesus, we'll get him, but calm down. He's clearly not going to give it up easily, but it doesn't hurt to be persistent. You know what they say about secrets, Colonel? Shouldn't learning be fun? You've got moxie, I'll give you that. Colonel Sanders looks both ways to make sure you're truly alone, then leans in. You can feel his warm breath as he whispers. Just one ingredient, but you can't tell. I use cum. It's something my great-grandmother taught me. Cum! Wow! You never would have guessed it. In fact, you're not even sure where you'd get some if you searched. While you're wrapped up in that huge revelation, you notice that Colonel Sanders has disappeared. While everyone else is still in the cafeteria, you decide to look for him. You find Colonel Sanders outside, standing in the quad. Oh, it's you again. Howdy. Sometimes I like to come outside and look at the school buildings. I think about how my story will continue on after I've graduated. It sounds like you have big plans. I dare say the biggest. I will leave my mark on this world. You can bet on that. Alone together for the first time, you figure now is the perfect moment to show your personality to him. Neg him to show your own strength. Wow him with a big idea to add an additional ingredient to really spice things up. Be modest but thoughtful. I don't want to fuck with his recipe. Well, I just wanted to tell you that I really enjoyed your food. Now you've gotten his attention. What? Praise? Give me more! The flavors were complex but comforting. The interplay between salty, savory, and peppery, it was perfect. I appreciate the compliment, Bunzi. I'm sure you'll be a big success. I know we've only met today, but I'm starting to get the same feeling about you. We should head back inside. The next lesson starts soon. Wow! This literally looks like a scene from Shokugeki no Soma. Like, look at that. You step into a massive cooking arena where the afternoon lesson will take place. Each student gets an oven and all the tools and ingredients they could need. Look at this place, it's magnificent! Finally we get to show our stuff! Wait a second, oh no! We have to show our stuff! What if I totally blow it? You're not gonna blow anything, except maybe kisses the crowd of fans you're gonna earn with your signature, adorable tiny food creations. What? Welcome, students, to the cooking arena! For today's lesson, we'll be cooking with partners. Hurry up and pair off. Naturally, Miriam looks over at you, but unable to control yourself, you pounce on Colonel Sanders. What? Hey, Colonel, would you like— Oh no, look at her face! Hey, Colonel, would you like to tackle this lesson as a team? A team of 2. That is, me and you, if that wasn't clear. Oh, wanna be my partner? Sure, Bunzi. I'll prepare our station. Without you as a partner, Miriam's left standing all alone. Two different students quickly take notice. Oh, hello, new partner. Beep, boop, 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 beep. Oh my, two potential partners? I'm so sorry, gentlemen, but I don't know who to choose! It looks like you'll have to pick for her. Friend duties can be a little awkward, but that's the price you pay for not being alone forever. Who do you want to ask to be Miriam's partner? Look at Clank's face! Why does he look like that? I mean, Miriam said Pop was cute for some reason, so I guess they can go together? Sorry, Clank, but I think Miriam will be partnering with Pop today. And then he just explodes. Pop gives a big smile as he steps up to the same station as Miriam. I'm a chef. He holds up a banana and, without peeling it, proudly eats the entire thing. Oh my god. That's talent right there. It's disconcerting, but Miriam's too kind to act grossed out. I love your enthusiasm, Pop. She looks at you like, really? You said he was cute earlier! I thought I was doing you a solid! If I had known, I would have put you with the robot! Now it's time to focus on your own cooking classwork. Yeah, fuck Miriam. Time for me to get laid. Alright, you two, for today's lesson, we're going to keep it simple. Take a basic dish and divide up the steps. No chef is an island. It takes 2 flints to make a fire. You get the idea. Which dish do you suggest to your partner, Colonel Sanders? Steak tartare seems easy enough. It's fancy and you don't even need to cook it. Using octopus will blow Colonel Sanders' mind. Your grandmother's mashed potatoes and gravy. Oh, that sounds so good right now. I'm so hungry. I've always been something of a down-home chef. I was thinking we can make something warm, inviting, comforting. Maybe mashed potato and gravy? I couldn't imagine one without the other. Colonel Sanders casts a coy look at you, causing your whole face to get beet red. Embarrassed, you quickly turn away. I'll get the potatoes! No, please. Let me. Picking perfect produce is a passion of mine. Looks like things are getting pretty fresh around here. Someone have a crush on Colonel Sanders? That's right, bitch! We're just cooking partners. Mind your own business! Sanders' heart is my business, and you'd better keep your fingers off my man. Did someone call for me? Ugh, no, jeez, Van. While I'm over here crushing Bunzi's dreams, you're supposed to be taking care of our classwork. That was the deal, remember? Colonel Sanders returns. What's with this music? Colonel Sanders returns, arms full of peeled potatoes. He tosses them in the boiling water and turns his attention to you and your old friends. Oh, howdy there, Ashley, Van. Are we working in a quartet instead of a duet now? Actually, no. It looked like Bunzi was struggling, so we offered to give them a hand. You know how it is. These young amateur chefs need a lot of mentoring. I was going to say, Colonel Sanders, maybe I could also teach you a thing or two about fancy food. Maybe one day you might be able to get up to my level. Ha! Doubt it. Don't be rude, Van. Personally, I have no doubts whatsoever about Colonel Sanders' ability to concoct creations worthy of admiration. After all, your fried chicken was quite spectacular. What's with this battle music? But Colonel, if you ask me, I might make a better partner for you than this thing that has positioned itself at your station. Don't you feel deep down that we cast complementary shadows? We fit together, like a thigh and a drumstick. It just makes sense. Ooh, the Colonel is not impressed with your flooziness, Ashley. Look at him! He's like... he's like, what? Nothing about this is making any sense, but one thing is clear. She's coming for Colonel if you don't watch out. Ashley's really going at you hard. You need to ask for some backup here before things get ugly. Turn to Colonel Sanders, hug some hunks in your time of need. Turn to Miriam, your forever bestie who's always has your back. I mean, the Colonel doesn't seem like he likes Ashley, so I think he can back me up, right? I'm here to learn and express myself via my cuisine, not bicker with prima donnas. Partners were chosen at the beginning of class, so let's all respect the format, okay? You turn to Colonel Sanders to confirm that you're on the same page. I chose Colonel Sanders, and Colonel Sanders chose me, isn't that right? A businessman respects all fair agreements, from contracts to handshakes. I took on Bunzi as my partner for this activity, and I stand by it. Based on your team's behavior, I'd say you're perfect for each other. Neither of you has Bunzi's natural talents or their loyalty. Being defended by Colonel Sanders leaves you feeling proud and full of potential. You look for Sprinkles in hopes that he might step in, but he's nowhere to be found. Darn, those cute corgis and their short but sturdy stature. You look down at your station and realize that, in the tension of the moment, your hands have been cooking on autopilot. What? Distracted by the drama, you've already crushed the boiled potatoes into a perfectly creamy mashed texture, with plenty of butter and cream for flavor. It's as if your natural passion guided you through the steps you know so well, while your attention was elsewhere. I know just what to do. Colonel Sanders extends his hand. He's holding a beautiful white porcelain gravy boat, out of which pours a smooth brown gravy, smothering your nearly finished potato dish. Oh, that looks so good! Gravy flows down the mound of mashed potatoes. The results look spectacular. Granny would be very proud. Gran! Colonel Sanders holds a spork out to you. You reach out and grab hold of it, but he doesn't immediately let go. The two of you stand, holding the same spork. And for that small moment, all the madness and pressure in this crazy world just stops. Your eyes lock. The moment is electric. Time stands still. If you love something, set it free. Together, you dig the utensil to the mashed potatoes and lift a heaping sporkful up. When you see Ashley with a sinister look, you know she's plotting against you to be with Colonel Sanders. And then, filled with rage and without thinking, you fling the sporkful of mashed potatoes right into Ashley's stupid, beautiful face. What? Why? Van, do something! Do something! Scooping up a fingerful, Van tastes the dripping mashed potatoes and gravy and realizes it's delicious. Horrified by this revelation, he slinks away. Will he ever be able to cook something with so much love and integrity? Hold on right there, Bunzi! We do not waste food in the broom cooking arena. Colonel Sanders, I expect better from you. If you throw one more spoonful, you both better be prepared to eat it from wherever it lands. Can I have Potato's face? Look at his... He's JoJo posing! Van rushes back over, a covered dish in his hand. What the fuck? He has a Joestar battle axe with like a seared octopus on it? Mashed potatoes with gravy. Pathetic. In just a few moments, I prepared a full meal. Gaze upon my specialty. Braised tentacle of octopus in my silky saltwater sauce. Plated on a battle axe blade forged by my supreme chef ancestors. You've ignored me for too long. This ends now. It is I who will have the first bite, and you will all look on with envy. The interrupting student rushes at Van and swipes a bite of his signature dish right off the battle axe. No, don't! Something about this dish doesn't strike my nose quite right. I think the octopus was rushed and may have turned in the process. The results could be toxic. Too late. It's been eaten. I think I left something in the oven. I don't feel so good. Mr. Sprinkles, I don't feel so good. It killed him! Everyone step back! Don't take another bite! Oh no! He's a ghost! back at the plate, the rest is gone. You notice the tip of the tentacle being slurped up in Pop's mouth. Pop winces in pain for just a moment, then almost immediately back to his obvious self. Oopsie. Tastes like poison. The entire... The entire class is gathered to watch Pop's final moments. Shock has frozen the whole crowd. They are motionless as statues. The class bell rings, disrupting the moment, and snapping everyone back into reality. It would appear that Pop's enthusiasm for trying new things, despite obvious danger, has inoculated him against poisons of all kinds. Wait, so he's just dead now? Oh no! I'm not sure the professors here make enough money. Hello? I just turned into a ghost over here! Ghost of student. Seeing that you're shaken up by that really annoying student and all his nonsense, Colonel Sanders approaches you. I'm sorry you had to go through that. Please, let me walk you home. What? What? Like, for real? Oh, come on! You follow Colonel Sanders out the room. At night, the school building has taken on another vibe entirely. It's dark and more than a little spooky. Colonel Sanders stands in the quad's neon glow and speaks softly. Those mashed potatoes you made in class today. Before you can go on, I want you to know, they're not a great representation of my skills. I didn't even realize I was making them. They were amazing. Tasting them, it reminded me of why I became so passionate about food to begin with. Colonel Sanders is getting choked up. Cooking is obviously important to him, in a way that you find inspiring. Now might be the perfect time to tell him you're developing feelings for him. Colonel Sanders? Yes, Bunzi. There's something I need to tell you. Hold it right there! Look at the Colonel, he's so angry! There's something I need to tell you first. I love you, Colonel Sanders. What? Yes. Wasn't it obvious? I can't believe it. I, too, have the same feelings for you, Van Van, and then Van Van and Colonel just start making out. Oh my god, that'd be so awesome. Oh, jeez. You see, when I was just a boy, I had a dream. That one day, I would be the greatest chef the world has ever seen. And every day since, I've been working toward that dream, day and night, never stopping, never resting, also lifting a lot of weights, like so many weights. The Colonel is not impressed. We should follow our dreams with all our hearts, that our souls may grant them like wishes floating on a shooting star. Hey, no, you... Shut up! I'm the one here to say inspirational stuff and be the star of the story! Are we forgetting that your cooking literally killed a guy? You can't prove that! I also saw that you killed a guy. What was his name? Somewhere in the distance you hear a long, sad sigh. Oh... Forget him! We're talking about me! Me! I'm the hero! What the fuck? What is that? Spork monster! Bleh, I'm the smoke monster. Smoke monster's here to fight a hero. I think I left the fridge door open. Later, nerds! What are you? How dare you threaten me just as I was letting down my guard and connecting with another chef on an emotional level? Be afraid, be very afraid of me, because I'm a monster! See? Look at me. Is he rhyming on purpose, or is that just a coincidence? But before you can discuss syntax any further, it's a turn-based fight sequence! What will you do? What? You decide to go on the attack. Which attack will you use? Cook with love! Cook with love does 1 damage. It just God, real! That attack really upset Spork Monster. Spork Monster goes on the attack! They spit hot gravy at you! Oh god! You take 1 damage. You decide to defend. Which defense will you use? Trepidation? You continue to stay back and endure whatever comes your way. Seems like a pretty weird strategy, but okay, sure. You do you! Spork focuses their mashed mind and draws in energy from Mother Earth itself! They grow larger and more intimidating. How will you respond? Spork Monster's no quitter. Buffed up and ready to rumble, they go on the attack once again. Spork Monster uses Utili Tensile. You take 2 damage from the attack. If you take much more damage, you're not going to survive the battle. Where's the Colonel? Why isn't he helping me? You decide to defend. Which defense will you use? Buff up. No one can control this much buffness. You start to feel bloated and, quite frankly, a little gassy. Oh god. You better attack soon or you're going to explode. You decide to go on the attack. Shout? I don't know if I should eat that. Chow down. Chow down does 2 damage. A powerful blow. Spork Monster is oozing cheese sauce. Ew! Onto the lawn of the quad. I wonder who's gonna have to clean that up. Feeling vulnerable, Spork Monster prepares for its ultimate attack, Rounded Edge. Vile villain, your reign of terror stops now. Colonel Sanders summons the energy of 1,000 chickens! Pot Pie Power Pinch! Does 10 damage. Spork Monster's defeated. Oh, look at this! He's like, what? What did you just do to me? You saved me! An injured Spork Monster spews steam into the night. Forget mercy, finish him, spare the wretched beast. What? I don't know. Which one's gonna get the Colonel to fuck me later? I don't know. Finish him? No student will ever walk the quad in fear again. This monster messed with the wrong shift. You ready your final attack? You'll never survive my student debt load destruction! Spork Monster's completely vaporized. Colonel Sander looks on in awe. You continue to surprise me, Bunzi. Oh my god, look at that massive debt. It's so big. The defeated monster left behind a special item. It appears at first to be a cookbook, but upon closer inspection, it's so much more. It's the Enchiridion. It's a book of magical spells, with a golden chicken on the cover. You open the cover and find a library card tucked inside. The last name to have signed it out is Borko. Borko. That name sounds strangely familiar. Your blood is pumping as you stand in the quiet of the night, holding the mysterious book in your hands. As you come down from your battle buzz, you realize that your final attack has left you completely depleted. The world around you begins to fade away. Without any energy to keep your eyes open, darkness overtakes you. Oh my god, the Colonel's in my room. The image of Colonel Sanders flashes before your eyes as you fall asleep. He must have helped you get home. In your tired state, you don't know if you could have made it without him. What a guy. You want to thank him, but you don't have the strength to utter a single word. You feel your covers being pulled up over you as you're tucked in tightly. Good night, my Colonel. In your dream, you're together with Colonel Sanders. For some reason, Sprinkles is also there, instructing your love. Dreams are weird. You awake on day 2 and attempt to process the wild visions you had. Are they memories or premonitions? And And then there was that secret ingredient that Colonel Sanders went ahead and told you outright. Not much of a secret, huh? It's probably just because he already trusts you so much. Sure, that makes sense. We'll go with that. You meet up with your bestie in front of the school. Before you can tell her about the encounter with the spork monster, she launches into a story of her own. Oh, I know this might sound a little strange, but I think I might be, I think I might like Pop! Oh, God, Miriam. Like him? Like? I know it sounds like it's moving too fast, but there's something about him. I like him! I like him! Ew, Miriam! We got to talking after class, and he's actually a totally sweet guy. Not only that, but he's really smart. He told me all kinds of stories about Colonel Sanders. Did you know that Colonel Sanders enlisted in the army when he was only 3? What? Not only that, but he founded a special unit of super soldiers who all wear the same hats just because he put a hat on one time and thought it looked cool. But Colonel Sanders doesn't even wear a hat. He wears a ribbon tie. Either way, maybe it'd be best if you took it slow with this new boy, like I am with Colonel Sanders. You and Colonel Sanders, the coolest guy in school, the most famous student to ever attend University of Cooking School Academy for Learning, you're a thing now? We definitely connected yesterday. Ha! Sure you did. You're great. Why wouldn't he be into you, I guess? Laughing at the implication that you and Colonel Sanders might be a thing is definitely not cool. You are great! You have an idea about how to prove that your love is real. Well, if he's not into me, why did he tell me one of his secret ingredients? Oh my god, why? Your bestie's eyes light up. A secret ingredient? Yeah, I just said that. A secret ingredient. Is there a dramatic echo in here? Miriam checks to make sure you're alone before continuing. So, this summer, while I was on vacation with my family, a lovely man approached me in the botanical garden where I was wandering. This can't be good. He told me all about his passion for spices. Secret spices. The man even gave me some, to show me what he meant. He said it was a powder created from super duper rare dried flower petals, and that if I did him a big favor, I could have some of my own. Please, Miriam, don't tell me. So I filled my suitcase with them and brought them home. He was so nice, he even met me at the gate when I arrived. Later, when I cooked with them, a very strange feeling came over me, and the flavor was unlike anything I'd ever tasted. I think you're being very liberal with the meaning of spices here. Whatever. Anyhow, we both share an interest in cooking, so we stayed in touch, like pen pals. I bet he'd love to know more about new spices. Well, I'm definitely not supposed to share Colonel Sanders' secret recipe, and besides, I only know about the one ingredient, so I doubt it'd be much use to anyone. Cough, fibber, cough. Please, please, please! It would mean the world to me! No one has to know it came from you or from Colonel Sanders. No! Tell her the ingredient. No! You quickly think of a fake ingredient name. I don't know, how about... It was Eye of Newts? I know, sounds kind of like a witch's potion, but what can you do? Eye of Newts? Wow! Eyes light up imagining such a weird thing, and he figured that you satisfied her curiosity and she'll just move on. However, she immediately turns around and does some thumb typing on her phone that you can't quite see. That's probably not good. Before you can ask her to confirm that she was definitely not texting secrets to other people, you're interrupted. A wind rushes in. Cherry blossom petals fill the air! Why are you on a horse? It's Colonel Sanders. He's arriving at school. Stand back and admire his majestic glory. Run to him. I don't know. Would that, freak him out? I don't know. I'll just look at him. Colonel Sanders' horse is truly a thing of beauty. Yeah, his massive horse. Without ever acknowledging that he's being watched, he does a short horse dance before dismounting with a flourish. He then slaps the beautiful creatures gently on its rear, sending it running free into the countryside. What? You are so struck by the... Why is he crying? You're so struck by the sight of him that you lose the ability to speak coherently. Oh, I didn't realize anyone was watching. Don't worry, he knows his way home. You attempt to compliment Colonel Sanders, but the words don't come out right. What a horseyful beaut you have! I mean, what a horseyful beaut you... Dang it, that's what I just said. Being a good friend, Miriam attempts to cover for you. Oh, Bunzi just gets really nervous around people they like. What? That is not helping! I mean, they got food poisoning and were up all night. It was gruesome. You should have seen it. She gives you a wink and a smile as if to say, situation handled. Can't blame a girl for trying. Look at his face. And with that, Colonel Sanders disappears into the school, leaving you and Miriam to follow. When you enter the classroom, you can see your two rivals, Ashley and Van Van, are doing something bad. By the way they're hiding, you know it must be really bad. Like counterfeiting recipes bad, experimenting with restricted ingredients bad, summoning a demon bad. You try to get a peek over Van Van's hulking shoulder, but he sees you coming. Whoa there, little one. I'm not sure you're ready to handle this. Why don't you make like a bee and mind your own wax, honey? What? Tell them to stop acting immature, act like you're not interested in them, but really try and get a closer look. You sit near the rivals but leave your back turned to them. You even hear Van Van mutter something that sounds a bit like a magical spell. However, he notices you're eavesdropping, you try to cover your tracks, and improvise an excuse. It's time for class and you're distracting the rest of us who want to learn. Now you've just upset them. Oh, and you're the Emperor of Cooking, are you? You make the rules? I'm not sure you'd know a good meal if it ate you. Being the best chef of the world takes more than just culinary skills. It takes creativity, it takes panache, and it doesn't hurt to use a little evil. Oh my god, so it's a Pillar Man, a Joestar, and then like Dio, but like a really watered down Dio who's just trying his best. You finally get a look at what they're hiding, and you instantly recognize it. Wait, it's that chicken book! It's a book just like the one you found after your encounter with the Spork monster. That's the same book that I found last night in the quad. Ashley immediately elbows Van Van, who hides the book behind his back. I don't know what you're talking about. That book is a family heirloom, and its contents are secret. You notice that they haven't just been studying the book. They got Pop pinned to the wall, and they're tossing potato skins at him as he tries to catch them in his mouth. We're playing. Ugh. Before you can dig in any further, you're interrupted by the arrival of more students. It's almost time for class. Beep, beep. Clank must be running late. He's in such a hurry that he rolls right over Van Van's meaty foot. Hey, watch it, you bucket of bolts. You watch how you talk to him. He didn't do anything. Bzz, bzz, womp. Who do you think you're talking to? I've never heard such language. Not even from a stand mixer. Womp womp. No, your mother was a stand mixer. I never! Van Van jumps to attack Clank, but Clank shocks Van Van, sending him flying across the room. Protect me, Colonel Sanders! These crazed men are about to come to blows. I think it must be over me, but I'm not interested in either of them. What's with the JoJo poses? Ashley's tone has completely changed in an instant. She bats her eyelashes at Colonel Sanders. Surely he must know that this is a ruse, right? Gentlemen, get a hold of yourselves. Save it for the arena, at least. Or don't. Honestly, what do I care? I've got lofty career aspirations to focus on. Maybe I can help you with your business plan. Just then Sprinkles arrives to signal the true son of the class day. He's panting, which doesn't seem that abnormal. He's a professor, but he's also a dog. Students, please take your seats. I apologize for my late arrival. My legs are so short and stubby, you see. I spent the morning chasing a car all around town, and my tiny legs are very, very tired. But I'm here now, and I hope you're ready to learn. Rub his furry dog belly. He loves it. After he catches his breath, Sprinkles regains control of the classroom. Without further ado, we'll review the global history of my favorite fowl, the chicken. You want to pay attention to the lesson, truly you do. Which is why, in 1776, at the signing of the Declaration of Independence, it was a chicken who first signed their name. But you can't help but daydream about Colonel Sanders, and you miss most of the important parts. When he comes to, Sprinkles is holding a tray of food in front of you. Well, Bunzi, naturally this appears to be a sample platter. Which item do you want to sample? A glass of water, a shimmering pepper, a dog biscuit? What? What kind of platter is this? Water, a pepper, and a dog biscuit? I'll take the pepper. A brightly colored pepper stands out from the other items. It sparkles in a most eye-catching way, so naturally you reach out, grab it, and eat it right away. However, your body is not prepared for the heat. The pepper has triggered an intense spice hallucination. It feels like forever as you trip through the universe. My friend! This guy again? I'm here to give you an important message. You must avenge my death and fulfill your destiny. All you must do is... I was saying, to fulfill your destiny, all you must do is... Sorry, I think I've still got some spice stuck in my throat. It's fine, I'll work through... to fulfill... the prophecy! You must... You feel yourself begin to regain consciousness. Oh man! You came to and find everyone staring at you. That pepper was the last of its kind on Earth, and now it's gone forever. What? You think to yourself, geez, I should pay better attention. We all make mistakes. I'm sure he'll forgive you. Someday. Come on, it's time for lunch. Wait, so did I eat the pepper whole? Because I'm assuming if there's like some seeds left, we could just grow it. Why do you only have one pepper left? You should be able to plant more. I don't know. Before anyone can relax, the cafeteria lights dim, and your rivals enter to make a dramatic announcement. Today's lunch will be prepared via time-competitive cook-off. The level of theatrics with these two is off the charts. Demand that they stop wasting everyone's time. Step up and tell them you're on. You're on, bitch! A bit of lunchtime competition, eh? Count me in. I have to wipe the tables with you fools before I set my lunch down on it. Then so be it. I'm not the fool. You're the fool, fool! Good one, Van Van. I like your gumption, Bunzi. I'll be watching your performance. Just as things reach a boiling point, Sprinkles steps in. Surely he'll put a stop to this madness. Now, students, please settle down. This is a lunchroom, not a sportsing court. Finally, a little sense. You breathe a sigh of relief. At least not until we turn on the timer. Just had a huge light blast you in the face, flashing the words, timer ready. That's what I'm talking about. Arrgh! I stand corrected. Why did I do that? The hard way builds solidly a foundation of confidence that cannot be swept away. And that's an original quote by me. In case anyone was wondering, I hope its message lifts you to victory. Like a diamond, I was formed under pressure, and now is my chance to shine. I will defeat you myself. Here comes the battle music. You had his chicken, and he made mashed potatoes and gravy on day one, and he's feeling that you can really impress him again here. It's time to boil some water for the potatoes. Think fast. If the timer runs down, you'll be forced to pick randomly. It always boils 100 seconds on it. You're on the heat. You're wrong! Oh god! What were you thinking, Bunzi? Get your head in the game! You're going to need to season this chicken before you cook it. You don't know Colonel Sanders' recipe exactly, but you have an idea. How many herbs and spices? That's right! You might not know all the ingredients yet, but at least you're headed in the right direction. Tail wagging intensifies! Now that you've got some basic steps going, it's time to elevate your craft. What state of mind offers the most flavor? Vigilance? Trust? Gratitude? Ah! That's wrong! I'm begging you to get it together. Get it? I'm a dog. It's never the wrong time for some dog jokes. Next question. Your classmates are rooting for you, but Ashley's simply stronger and faster than you. You better pick up the pace if you want to survive. When you were a child, your father told you to never forget where you came from. Every day you meditate on his advice and draw energy from that place. A small town where big dreams are born. The shoulder of Orion. Deep beneath the surface. Ah! That's right. This is your shot. You're not gonna miss it. Oh! You try to shut out the noise of the arena and focus on your cooking. Oh, what's the sign of success? Sizzling! That's wrong! Damn it! Don't make me get the spray bottle! Is this the end? Yep. What? Okay, try again. So you can get stuff wrong, okay. Oh my god. That's right, but how would you have even gotten into school without knowing that? Winner gets to rub my belly! Let that enticing offer motivate you. You're going to need to season this chicken before you cook it. You don't know Colonel Sanders' recipe, but you have an idea. 11. That's right. You might not know all the ingredients yet, but at least you're headed in the right direction. Alright. What was it? Gratitude? That's right. You must never take this opportunity for granted if you hope to succeed. Classmates are rooting for you, but Ashley's simply stronger and faster. Small town. Silence. That's right. When they taste your cooking, they'll be so taken with it that they'll be unable to speak. You notice Colonel Sanders out of the corner of your eye. I believe in you, Bunzi. He's actually cheering you on! Which would be awesome, except knowing he's watching you makes you totally forget what you were doing. Now all you can think about is Colonel Sanders on his massive horse. Alright, fuck! Stranded on a desert island with only one dessert cooked, but which do you take? What a hunk! I know, right? You know what? Shouldn't you be focused on the challenge? You're falling behind! Okay, what does that have to do with crafting spectacular fried chicken and delicate baked biscuits? You're really struggling to keep up. At the next station, Ashley has already begun planting elements of her dish. It's colorful and complex. To make up time, you toss your biscuit dough into a stand mixer. As you do, the crowd gasps. Ugh, yikes! I know you'll have nothing more than seeing a fellow appliance utilized in a kitchen battle, but sometimes that means sacrificing the personal touch. Aww. You might not have any hands, but Bunzi does, and a good chef needs to be touching the dough to know that it's properly mixed. There's an easy way and a hard way. You don't get by going the easy way. When you hear everyone talking, you realize how serious your error was. You immediately shove your hand into the mixer to rescue your dough before it's overmixed. Bunzi, no! But you're not fast enough, and your hand gets stuck. It's immediately crushed by the quickly spinning beaters. There's no way you'll be able to use that hand for the rest of the match. Colonel Sanders shakes his head in shame. I'm sorry, Colonel. I failed you. What you often find is that the easy way can turn out much, much more difficult. Everyone stop what you're doing right now. The battle is over. It can't be. I'm so close to finishing my dish. Sweetheart, look at your hand. You simply can't go on. Aw, that's too bad. And here I am with a completed dish ready to serve. Surely that makes me the winner by default. No, it wouldn't be fair to compare the two on account of Bunzi's injury. You see Sprinkles begin to lick his doggy chops as he locks onto the dish. But I suppose you should at least tell us what you prepared. Well, because I'm the sweetest, I skip straight to desserts. Under the white chocolate dome, you'll find a wide array of delights, taking you on a journey of flavor that tastes good and tells a story of excellence. I was going to ask Bunzi to do the honor, but since you're injured, I'm afraid that pouring this creamer of delicate hot chocolate sauce might be too difficult. I have another hand, you know. Colonel Sanders, if you wouldn't mind lending me your strong, steady hand. Colonel Sanders pours the hot chocolate sauce on top of the dome, causing it to melt away, revealing the ingredients hidden within. What even is that? Inside you'll find a delicate fried cheese croquette atop a slice of honeycomb, ice cream 2 ways, tender nougat, and pearls of blueberry jelly. Colonel Sanders seems intrigued, but perhaps not impressed as he dips his finger into the chocolate sauce. Simplicity isn't your strong suit, is it, Ashley? Oh, you! As he places a sauce-covered finger into his lips, Ashley leans over and whispers something into his ear. A dab of sauce sticks to his mustache. Internalize the rage you feel. Put yourself between Colonel and Ashley. I don't know, again, the Colonel does not like Ashley. I don't see why I have to, get in between them. I'll just hold on to my rage. Your rage burns so intensely within your eyes that they burst into flames. The flames cause your eyebrows to catch fire and turn to ash, and they fall off your face. Which means people will have a hard time understanding your emotions for the rest of the semester. Perhaps forever. Embarrassed and ashamed by your poor performance, not to mention your crispy fried brows, you run for the quad to be alone! Aw, damn it, I chose wrong. Now I have crispy brows. The beautiful weather feels like an insult. Inside you, a storm rages. It's Colonel Sanders. He's probably here to tell you that he and Ashley are in love and have decided to get married. And he won't even ask you to cater his wedding because you're a terrible chef and an awful person. You try to hide from him, but he approaches you directly. I know you're hurting right now. Not just from the devastating loss, but from the run-in with the mixer and that small fire. We should get that checked out. I'm fine. Can't you just leave me alone? I'm a loser. I'm not fit to fill your fryer. Ew! Ew! I'm not fit to fill your fryer. I'll never be a master chef. Ooh, the Colonel does not like that. Failure is a part of life. Not just for you, but for all of us. Do you think I've never failed at anything before? That's exactly what I think. Well then, think again. I wasn't always the man you see before you. Enrolled in culinary school. Incredibly handsome, successful, motivated. Well, handsome, sure, I was just born that way. But I've walked other paths, and arrived at dead ends. I was passionate about life, but I failed as an obstruction? I was passionate about justice, but I failed as a lawyer. I was passionate about livestock, but I even failed as a mule handler. That one was especially humiliating. Mules can be so cruel. I lost my business partner in a gunfight. I didn't know. People see my delicate ribbon tie and my well-kept beard and assume that I've got it all together. Which is true now, but it hasn't always been. Sound like this guy could use a hug. I resolved then that I was going to amount to something. No amount of hours, labor, or money would deter me from giving the best I had to give. As Colonel Sanders changes focus, you can see something ignite inside him. A burning passion. One has to remember that every failure can be a stepping stone to something better. My new dream is pure, it's honest, it's something that a humble man in a crisp white suit can be proud of. I will create a new chain of chicken restaurants that will bring joy to the entire world and make up for my past misdeeds. Yay! Just as your moment grows intimate, you're interrupted by a threatening, shadowy presence. Battle-scarred from the night before, you prepare for the worst. It's the Spork Monster! Oh, God. Gorko the Spork Monster is here to fight a hero! Is anyone else feeling a bit of deja? Wait, didn't I kill you? Is this another one? Why are you here? Sorry, Gorko, but I could have sworn we already battled you last night. That was Borko, my twin, and I'm Gorko, and here to avenge them. Are you stronger than Borko? Well, we're twins, so no, not really. You're pretty much exactly equal in every way. Why do you ask? Colonel Sanders smirks. He's already on the same page as you. It's just that we beat Borko pretty easily, so I don't think you have much of a chance. Not to mention, I feel really guilty about that. If I could take it back, I would. I think what Bunzi is saying is, can't we just be friends? Life's too short for making enemies. I suppose we really don't need to fight. It's just that I got these pointy teeth and claws. All the better for enjoying tasty food. Surely you like to eat, don't we all? Of course I do. Inspiration strikes, and he'd come up with a quick idea. Chomp on this. You toss a biscuit into Gorko's mouth, and he devours it in one gulp. Delicious! You're much nicer than the evil students who once upon a time turned me into this creature who stands here today. What? I don't believe it. You were human once? Well, no, I was the Chihuahua, but I was still a student at the school until one day some mean kids with a magic book cast a dark enchantment on me, and I was forever transformed. I hate this voice. A magic spellbook? Precisely. Borko used to have a copy, but somewhere along the way I've lost it. If you find such a book, I beg of you, respect it. You're a powerful chef, and shouldn't rely on such dark and evil magic. No, you should be protecting the innocent from those who would cheat them through sorcery and guile. If you need me, don't fear, I'll be there. It sounds like there's some bad cooks in the kitchen of life. Bunzi, together I'm sure we can defeat them. Come back to my hideaway and we can discuss. A personal invite? You can imagine what Colonel Sanders' home must be like, but it sounds like you're gonna find out. Oh my god. Stepping inside Sanders' home, surrounded by his things, he's starting to build a special bond with it. There's a chicken. Look at his... Baby Sanders already had a goatee and glasses. This is just awful. It looks like you live such an exciting life, Colonel Sanders. Every day can be an adventure if you approach it with the right attitude. Long ago, I made the decision to never stop searching, never stop working, never stop imagining. Have you been working on any new recipes of your own lately? I'm always excited to talk about food with another ambitious chef. Well, there is something. It's just a side dish that I've been tinkering with, trying to find the right balance of flavors and textures. I'm not sure I've nailed it yet, but I think I'm close. Colonel's eyes perk up as he starts to wonder what your dish might be describing. It's meant to pair with something spicy, or something crispy. Those, perhaps? Now you've got him right where you want him. Should you reveal your new creation to him, or keep it a secret just for you? Oh! Reveal it, keep it a secret. I mean, the Colonel hasn't told me his 11 herbs and spices. Yeah, I'm gonna hold on to it. Actually, I've said too much. Please forget I ever said anything. You can practically hear Colonel Sanders' heart beating in his chest. He tries to act demure, but his facade begins to crack. I can appreciate a good secret, of course. In fact, I've got many, nearly a dozen in my fried chicken recipe alone. But I would hope that you could learn to trust me with yours. Well, I suppose you did share a secret ingredient with me yesterday, so it'd be only fair. Colonel Sanders' face grows serious. Yes, about that. You see... Yes, Colonel? I haven't been completely honest with you. The secret I told you, it was fake. Oh no. The ingredient you shared with Miriam wasn't true. I never told her the ingredient. I lied. angry with Colonel Sanders for lying. What? Why? I'm not mad! But the fact that you revealed his secret shows that he was probably right to I didn't wait! Okay, maybe the game, like, it doesn't register that you didn't- because I didn't do that! I told her a lie! You mean it wasn't one of the real 11 secret herbs and spices? You see, we had only just met, and I had to make sure that you were trustworthy and capable of keeping my most important secret. To me, my recipes are priceless. Well, I have something that can... Wait, what? I didn't tell her! I made something up! What? Unfortunately, I already knew this. I was very disappointed, but now that you've come clean, we can start building a relationship as fellow chefs again. I don't understand. I promise to be honest from here on out. I really do. I'm counting on you. Then, in that case, I present to you my original coleslaw. Ew, I hate coleslaw. I really do. Every time, it's cold, it's slimy, it's gross, it has a weird taste, ugh. Everyone in my family loves it, though. I don't understand that. The shredded cabbage dish glistens in the light of Colonel Sanders' luxe highway. Magnificent. Together, you chow down on the creamy slaw until just a spoonful remains in the bowl. Gross. Do you mind if I hold on to the last bite? I'd like to have it around so that I can admire its taste later and think back at this moment. No, you're gonna steal my recipe! You could just offer to make him more, but he seems like a very sentimental type of guy. Sure, why not? Please, make yourself comfortable. I'll be back in just a moment. You realize that now would be the perfect time to do some snooping. Around the room are various items that you can look closer at. Each item seems to radiate memories and emotions. Tap on an item to discover more about the Colonel! Oh god. You notice a very realistic stuffed chicken sitting on a corner table. When you pick it up, you realize it isn't just realistic, it's real. Taxidermy? Must have been important to Colonel Sanders when it was alive. A little note clipped to the chicken's foot reads, "The true state bird of the great state of Kentucky." A lock of silver hair is woven through the teeth of the comb. Upon further inspection, you realize that the hair therein isn't just silvery in color. It's actually made of spun silver. Oh my god. Ew. A scented candle. You pick it up and try to identify the smell. Power tool? Freshly starched collar? Piece of wood floating in a lake? Summer of '69? No, it's one of the secret recipe ingredients. It's... What's with this whimsical music? You gaze out the window across the vast lake and mountain range beyond. Just then the ghost of student pops up. Are you thinking about heading out into the world on a quest to avenge my death? But what? No! I never even learned your name! Why would I avenge you? I could just tell you my name right now. It's, can't you see I'm in the middle of something? You open the window a crack and the ghost is swept out with the breeze. Aww. Take a closer look at a large urn sitting on a nearby pedestal. There's a plaque on it. It's dusty, but when you wipe it off, you read the inscription. It says, "Here lies the ashes of my past careers and business failures." Poor guy. Aww. Ew! An adorable little baby boy crawls across the floor. From the goatee and mustache combo he sports, you can figure that this must be the Colonel himself. That, or maybe it's the drumstick that he seems to be waving like a rattle. Oh my god. Who frames a baby picture of just themselves? Probably the same type of person who would make their own face the logo of the company they founded, am I right? Ha 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 ha! Oh my god. Is he riding a camel? The photo appears to be Colonel Sanders, except he's an old man visiting the pyramids of Egypt? Maybe this is where he discovered one of his secret herbs and spices. How do you explain him being an old man in this picture, though? One of the framed photos shows an old man who looks a bit like the Colonel, standing with a friend. They hold fried chicken drumsticks and appear to be cheersing themselves. You look closely and see that there's a short inscription. I wonder who my friend Pete is. This must be where he keeps his secret recipe. You think for a moment, what number is important to Colonel Sanders? Then it dawns on you. As soon as you turn the dial to 111111, the safe opens. Inside it, you find a single note. Can chicken be prepared sashimi style? What? You open the door to Colonel Sanders' closet and find a row of his signature white suits hanging within. You take one off its hanger and try it on. The jacket's a bit too big for you, but it's soft and comfortable. You give yourself a deep hug, breathing in his scent. Oh my god. They say that home is where the heart is. Is this what they meant? No! Before you can look any further, you hear the Colonel returning. He has a new dish that he's been working on, and he wants you to taste it. You try to act casual until he asks you why you're wearing his jacket. I don't usually loan those out, but I must say it does look good on you. Oh crap, the jacket! You decide that now is your moment to make a move? You tell him you're cold. You fess up and tell the truth. Make the move! Whoa, 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 this isn't that kind of game! Damn it! No stars! 1.5 out of 10. I don't get to see the Colonel's dick. Not that we blame you for trying. But still, game over! Why? I just wanted to see. I just wanted to see the Colonel's secret recipe. Wait, I gotta do all that over again? No! Okay, now we're back. Okay, fess up and tell him the truth. The truth about what? That I like him or that I'm cold? Tell him the truth. You confess. I think I've developed feelings for you. I might be developing feelings for you too, but I'm concerned. I can't let anything get in the way of my dream. Overwhelmed, you take out the jacket and run for the door. But the thought of leaving Colonel in the midst of such an emotional breakthrough gives you pause. You stop yourself. Colonel. Yes, Bunzi. I honestly think that this may be the beginning of something wonderful. I think you're right. We should take things slow. You talk late into the night and drift off into a slumber. Dream sequence! You awake to a beautiful morning in Colonel Sanders' hideaway. Oh my god, did we fuck? Did you make the right decision on how to respond to Colonel Sanders? Only time will truly tell. Oh god. Today's the day that could change the rest of your life. You think about the new secret ingredient you just learned about. In some jurisdictions, isn't even legal, but if the recipe is a secret, how will they know? What, cocaine? In some jurisdictions, cocaine isn't even legal, but if it's in the recipe, then it's okay. Your thoughts are interrupted when Colonel Sanders emerges into the room. Damn it, he's not shirtless! He's holding a gorgeously plated breakfast, and your mouth waters at the sight of it. Here's a simple breakfast I just whipped up. It's meticulous. You taste Colonel Sanders' food and it takes you on a journey. When you return, he's waiting to ask him an important question. So, would you say that we're the perfect match? How presumptuous. My cuisine and your taste buds, that is. Take him down a peg? Flatter him? Such confidence. Such grace. Could he be the world's greatest gift to cookery? What happens if I... It's good, but my mom made better. Oh! Wait, what? Are you serious, Colonel? You're really gonna get mad at that? Colonel Sanders' expression grows serious. Did your little jab land too hard? Colonel, I know what you're going to say. I need to be better. I'm going to leave my mark on the world. A single tear begins to pool in the corner of his eye as he gazes out the window. No! And with the right business partner, I know I can't fail. Business partner? Could he be talking about you? It's all happening so quickly. Overcome with emotion and confused by your feelings, you're on the verge of tears. Unable to speak, the only answer you can find is to run out the door and get home. There's still one more day of school after all. The University of Cooking School Academy for Learning waits for no one. You get home to find something very surprising. Your best friend is there waiting for you. Where have you been? Because I had one heck of a night. I've been desperate to talk to you about it, but I couldn't find you. I got worried something happened. It's okay, but now it turns out you're fine. I can finally get you up to speed on the saga of Miriam. Sure, but you will not believe what happened to me after school yesterday. I went on a date! I think I can believe that. Since I've been partnered with Pop, he asked me to go out with him. Of course I told him, you'd better harness those wild horses, young man. I'm not that kind of girl. Ooh. But he was just interested in spending some one-on-one time together and getting to know me. So I said, yeah, sure, I can get to know the little guy. Long story short, he took me to his favorite shush house, but things quickly spiraled out of control. What's a shush house? What? Did you just say shush house? Is that a thing people just... What is that even referring to? What? And now I'm not really sure where we stand. You don't give Miriam time to tell her whole story, however. Bottling up the details of her own night is just too much to bear. And I went on a date too, back to Colonel Sanders' house, where I spent the night with him. You what? Nothing happened, but the emotional connection. Wowzers. Miriam offers to support you no matter what you do. Together with your bestie, you feel like you can do anything. When you arrive at school, you encounter your rivals in the quad. You can tell from a distance that they're picking on Pop, though he himself might not quite grasp that fact. Because, you know, he's Pop. What's a swirly? It sounds delicious. Oh, it's great. I'll order you one up right away. I'll have my swirly with sprinkles, please. Sprinkles is a dog and a treat. You can get your swirly dip, too. Why don't you pick on someone your own size? Because I'm literally the biggest person at this school. Look at me, I'm the size of a freight train. There is that horse that Colonel Sanders rides to school on, but who would dare pick on such a gentle and beautiful creature? You've got some nerve, Bunzi, suggesting I pick on a defenseless horse. Now you're twisting my words, and I won't have it. You clench your fist, but the injury from yesterday's mixer accident makes you wince with pain. Doesn't look like you can go on cooking like that. Might as well just give up. I just realized her thigh highs are ripped, and they're in the shape of drumsticks. Oh my god, look at her! She is just packed into those things! I bet there's a lot of fan art of her! Colonel Sanders arrives just as it appears things are close to boiling over. A naturally intuitive person, he senses that something has been going on. Is everyone excited for the final day of school? Bunzi, how's that hand feeling? I'm sure you'll be back in fighting form by this afternoon. Aren't you concerned about my hands, Colonel? Yesterday, I almost broke a nail winning so hard. Technically, I don't believe a winner was decided, but your presentation was quite impressive. What is he doing complimenting her? But what about the flavor of my delicate, warm, gooey chocolate sauce? It was, clear that you're passionate about how your food is received. That's a lot of words to say it's bland. Oh! Excuse me, Bunzi, I'm more than capable enough to speak for myself. Oh no! Maybe you could tell me more of your thoughts as we walk into class, Colonel. I'm always interested in discussing the fine art of fine food. See you inside, Bunzi. Ah, damn it, Bunzi, what did you do? That's not fair. The game can't just do stuff on my behalf. I didn't want myself to do that. Annoyed by Colonel Sanders' inability to see Ashley for who you know she really is, you walk across the quad to get some distance. In an attempt to distract yourself from how slighted you feel by the interaction with Ashley, you take out the spellbook you recovered yesterday and start flipping through the pages. Whoa, what's that book? It looks like bad news! It's just something I found lying around. It would appear to be some sort of grimoire, but I don't really believe in that magic stuff. A grimoire? Like a book of spells? I don't know. Who would spend so much time decorating a magic book if it weren't really powerful? I can think of one surefire way to find out. You open a page cover with arcane warnings. Cast only in case of extreme emergency, it says around the edges of the page. I could use the spell here that says it'll erase anyone I choose from all my memories. If I scrub out Colonel Sanders, it would probably help me focus better on my upcoming final exam. Oh my god, no. That is way drastic. Couldn't you do something else? Like, anything else? Not rooted in dark magic? Maybe tie a string around your finger. Okay, fine, it is drastic, but desperate times call for desperate measures. You've got a memory erasing spell sitting right in front of you, and a pretty good excuse to try it out. No, that's dumb! You take your friend's advice and put the book away. It's almost time for class. Sprinkles is already in the room waiting for the students to arrive. He clears his voice to make a quick announcement. I want you to all know I feel something of a dog moment coming on, but I assure you that it's nothing to be afraid of. His cute little nose scrunches up and he begins to breathe quickly. He must be hungry, reach for some old homework to give him a snack. Dogs can be rather unpredictable, especially Sprinkles. Wait and see what happens. Sprinkles stops in his tracks. He focuses in on the window. The room is deadly silent. When you follow his gaze, you see a tiny orange squirrel perched on the cherry tree outside. Sprinkles turns feral and runs to the window of the classroom. He begins barking uncontrollably at the squirrel outside. Terrence! I told you never to come back here, Terrence! I will destroy you, Terrence! Sprinkles is barking ferociously, drool flying off his face. The squirrel looks over, but he doesn't say anything back. You wonder, is that even a talking squirrel? Who named him Terrence? You better not show your chubby cheeks around here ever again! After Sprinkles is satisfied that his presence has been felt by not only Terrence, but any other squirrel in hearing distance, he returns to his professional tone. I apologize for the outburst. This actually brings up an important point. Thank you, Bunzi, for reminding me to dole out this indispensable bit of wisdom. You see, before he can go any further, Miriam's love drama spills over into the class. Sprinkles is interrupted by sad whimpering coming from the back of the room. I told you to save it for after class. But I miss you. We went on one date, Pop. And how can he miss me when I'm right here? Pop's voice quivers as he pleads his case to Miriam. Every time I blink, you go away. That's a really cute thing to say. Miriam, what happened between you and Pop? I got her in trouble and now she's mad at me. I didn't just get in trouble. I got yelled at by Pop's mother, who blames me for getting him banned from every museum we set foot in. Oh, so that's what you meant by a shush house. Oh, okay. Pop, we went on one date. We're over. And it meant so much to me that I made this for you! Too hurt to go on arguing, Pop leaves this creation behind and runs out the room. Nothing like a loud public breakup to cast a pall over the final day of school. Did we even learn anything? Well, that was unfortunate, but we mustn't be distracted from what lies ahead. The final competition showdown challenge exam. TM. Trademarked. I'm still working on the title, but I think you get it. Test time approaches. See you all in the arena. But before you can think about your upcoming competition, there's a very beautiful soul nearby in need of a pep talk. Hey Miriam, are you okay? Okay, I'm so mad I could smash a tiny mug, spilling several droplets of hot cocoa all over the floor. What? How can he embarrass me in class like that, in front of everyone? Her tiny cocoa is a delicious treasure, so you know that this breakup is no joke, even if the source of her frustration is such a silly boy. I know that you know this, but I'm gonna say it out loud. You don't need anyone. Me and you, we're gonna cruise to the final test and hit the carpool lane to Success City. Miriam brightens up, imagining the wind rushing through her short bangs, but she hesitates to embrace the feelings all the way. You're not gonna saddle up on Colonel Sanders' stallion and ride up into the sunset without me. Of course not. Well, maybe. Sorta. But I'm sure there's a pony out there with your name on it, and a ranch big enough for both of us, and whoever else we want to bring along. If it's not Pop or Clank, or anyone else you meet today, tomorrow, or this whole year, so what? You're a special person who shouldn't settle for the first someone to show a little interest anyhow. Miriam gives you a big hug, and wipes the tears from her cheeks. I should really review my menu for today. I'm gonna make a very special soup, and I bet the Professor Dog is gonna love it. While you were pep-talking Miriam, you completely missed lunch. But that's okay, because you had a better idea of how to spend the time before the exam. You decided to head to the arena early to practice a dish. This is it, the location of your final challenge, a test of will, a test of courage, a test of talents, and a chance to beat the pants off of Van, the supposed man, and his eviler counterpart, Ashley. As planned, you begin to run through a quick test of a recipe you've been working on, Bunzi's famous chicken pot pie. After practicing for months, making this dish comes second nature to you, and you're able to quickly put a fresh pot pie in the oven. But as soon as you do, your cram session is interrupted by Colonel Sanders. Bunzi, what are you doing here? There's still time before the final exam. Oh, just taking it all in. I'm big into visualizing success. I'm looking at my station and picturing victory. The pot pie has begun to bake, and the smell is slowly filling the space around you. Visualizing, That's too bad. I was hoping you were here cooking something delicious. You'd usually happily share your food with anyone who was hungry, but the last time you let Colonel Sanders get in your head, it cost you a cook-off. You decided it's time to put your cooking above your romantic desires, but when that decision gets hard to stick to when the oven timer goes off behind you. Ignore it, there's no sound at all. Fess up about your practice dish. I don't want it to burn. Okay, you got me. I'm doing a little bit more than visualizing. I know, my nose can smell a pot pie from 400 yards. That's an oddly specific distance, but you'd expect nothing less from such an oddly specific man. You knew it was a pot pie just from the smell? Not just a pot pie, but a chicken pot pie. Ooh, with an all-butter crust. My nose is telling me something else. Oh no, is it burning? No! I can smell that it was made with a heaping helping of TLC. But it'll probably stop burning any second if you don't pull it out. The moment of truth. Wow. It's the best pot pie I've ever tasted. I've always loved country cooking, and I could eat this all day. There's no time left. The final showdown's about to begin. Sprinkles lays down the ground rules. There are no rules, that is, except to cook with everything you've got. You step up for the cook-off of a lifetime. You decide that mac and cheese plus the pot pie you've been practicing are just the dishes that'll push you over the edge to victory. Meanwhile, both Van, the man, and Ashley are prepping wildly elaborate dishes per their usual over-the-top selves. Miriam has her giant magnifying glass and several sets of tweezers. She's definitely prepared to go big, going small. Colonel Sanders seems to be harnessing his 11 herbs and spices, but he's trying to find a way to improve on something perfect, his original recipe, fried chicken. The intensity in the room starts at a full 10 out of 10 with a frenzy of action. Everyone is calling out real cool special cooking moves as they prepare their food. Wow, this is getting serious. Colonel Sanders batters his chicken as it levitates through the air. Egg wash. Miriam furiously injects ingredients into an itty-bitty pot of broth. Best friend bastard blaster! That doesn't sound good. Van flexes his pectorals as he chops open a sea urchin. Let's rock and roid. Ashley scoops her pastries off the tray with lightning speed. Shallow personality spatula! Even Clank gets in on it. 5-dial pressure point chicken cooking technique. Wait, when did Clank learn to speak English? It's the singularity, as was foretold. We mustn't let it happen, or the appliance uprising will take us all. Self-destruct. Van quickly unplugs Clank and rolls him out the back door of the arena. As you frantically prepare your dish, you notice Ashley has her spell book out. Is she going to use some dark magic to turn the tide? You've got a book of your own, and you're desperate not to see her win another battle. Should you take this opportunity to fight magic with magic, even if it's almost certainly evil magic? We don't need magic. Who needs magic when you've got passion? I'm gonna do it the hard way. Colonel Sanders sees that you've chosen to win on your own terms, and he gives you a subtle wink from across the room. I believe in you, Bunzi. Miriam notices too. And I've always believed in you, Bunzi, since we were little kids, because I'm your best friend forever. You turn to notice that Miriam is at your station cheering for you. Miriam, what about your dish? If you're here cheering, who's cooking? Tiny food? Short cook time. I'm actually already done, so I thought I'd help you. Oh, that's sweet, but Miriam tosses a handful of spices directly into your boiling noodles. It's the secret ingredient! However, she doesn't know that you lied and the ingredient was made up. And where in the world did she get Eye of Newt from? The boiling pot explodes, sending Miriam flying backwards. The watery noodles begin to swirl in the air, bubbling up into a dark cloud that thickens and congeals before your very eyes. No! It is I, Steve, the spork monster! Steve? Wait, what happened to Gorko? You're not here to battle me, are you? We spork monsters are many. I think Gorko had the day off, but you have conjured Steve, and I hate to battle. So I'd say you're doing pretty alright. Oh, hey, you're in the middle of a cooking competition. I love this stuff. It's better than TV. You crazy kids and your culinary skills really impress me. Mind if I hang out? I'm sorry, Steve, but I'm kind of in the middle of something. Do you mind? Steve, the spork monster, notices that you've got the grimoire stashed between your cooking station. I see what you're up to. Crisscross some magical items and accidentally summoned me, huh? Yeah, you guessed it, sorta. If you're here, would you mind tossing some fresh noodles in a pot of salted water? I'd love to. I've always wanted to be a top chef. Actually, but I was just a little spork pup back in the old country. You can feel Spork Monster winding up to tell a very long and involved story. You don't know exactly where they came from, but it seems like it was probably lonely there. Actually, you know what? Maybe you should watch from the stands. I really need to focus on this competition. I understand. It's kind of like that time in monster school that I had fallen asleep during some scare tactics lesson when I woke up. You toss a serious stare at Steve and he takes the hint. Never mind, I'll tell you later. Good luck. Having suffered this huge setback, you don't know how you could ever win. You summon extra power from deep down within yourself, give up and drop out of culinary school. Fuck that noise. I can do this. I have what it takes. I came here to win. Your hair turns mac and cheese orange as culinary energy flows through your body. My heart is pure. My hands are steady. My taste buds have been preparing this their entire lives for. Yes, Bunzi, you're the chosen one. You will avenge me. The power you've been summoning immediately fades back out. You interrupted my inspiring monologue! Sorry. My heart is pure, my hands are steady, knees weak, arms are ready. My taste buds have been preparing their entire lives for this moment. I will show the world my cookery. You begin to levitate off the ground, energy coursing through your body. You know that with this power you can do anything except turn back time, which would be super useful because while you were powering up, your chicken pot pie overcooked in the oven and can't be served. Are you kidding me? But don't worry, dear Bunzi. You may have suffered some setbacks, but all is not lost. Impressed with your fortitude, Colonel Sanders decides that you've earned his support. I've been watching you today, and I must say I'm truly impressed. You've been thinking on your feet and rolling with the punches. He steps up to your station and stands right beside you. I'm here to help. All you've managed to make is the mac and cheese, and time is almost up, so you're gonna need it. But Colonel Sanders, what about the test? What happened to you? What about the rules? Following the rules has never really been my thing. I follow my heart. What a guy. Colonel Sanders unfolds a delicate white towel to reveal the most delicious fried chicken tenders you've ever laid your eyes on. And besides, sometimes unexpected combinations can have surprising effects that surpass their individual efforts. Are you suggesting, if we combine forces, we can form the perfect food union? Time's up, students. When time expired, it's the moment everyone's been waiting for. You must now prepare to present your dishes. A handful of students stand tall, but the class seems incomplete. It seems we're missing some students. Pop? Clank? From off screen you hear a pure and innocent giggle that can only come from one student. I'm flying! It sounds like it's coming from the broom closet over there. Miriam, would you mind? Inside of the closet you see Pop hanging on a broom hook by the elastic of his underpants. Pop, get down from there right now! Let me guess, did Van have something to do with that? But someone asked for a wedgie, who am I to refuse? I thought a wedgie was a salad! It looks like Pop is eliminated from the challenge, seeing how he didn't cook anything. I can't feel my legs. May I be excused? Sure. You kids and your pranks. I must say, it's not the worst prank in UCSAL history, but it's not exactly yearbook material. Wait a second. Pranks. Clank! Where did that pressure cooker roll off to? You wait to hear a signature word beep or other onomatopoeia, but there's none. Somehow he got must have unplugged. Wait, what? What kind of... That's a typo, I think. He got unplugged, I guess. We'll have to figure that out later. That leaves only 4 remaining students. Please collect your final projects. Yes, it's been a long semester. Wow. 3 whole days long. But after days of hard work, the time has come for me to eat. Miriam, please step forward. Now, describe your dish. I've made tender udon noodles and savory soup. My word, it's so delicate. Is that a teeny tiny Naruto maki I spy afloat in this itsy bitsy bowl? Yes, Chef. Please call me Sprinkles. Chef was my father's name. Yes, Sprinkles, and some green tea made from baby tea leaves that I picked myself. Sprinkles carefully sniffs around the dish before opening his mouth and letting just the tip of his pink dog tongue dip into the bowl. Sublime. Would anyone else like a taste? Oh, come on, I'm not one of those dogs who doesn't floss. I even have a really cute electric toothbrush for dogs. Fine, I'll enjoy it myself. And in a flash, the entire meal had been devoured. Not that it took much, it was less than a thimble's worth of soup. A+! Rarely do I taste a dish with as much love poured into it as yours. Miriam's overjoyed. She gives you a huge hug. Thank you, Bunzi, for helping me believe in myself. Fan, you're up. Now describe your dish. I made uni over smooth egg custard and an axe-hewn urchin shell topped with caviar. That looks horrifying. Did you skewer one type of urchin with spines from a second different colored type of urchin? Yes, Sprinkles. A bit much, don't you think? That's exactly why I did it. A bit much is kind of my brand. Doesn't it look cool? Sprinkles leans in to sniff the uni, but he can't get his nose close on account of all the spikes. He begins to paw at it erratically, causing the custard to slosh around. Woof! Woof! Please be gentle with my cuisine. Arrgh. Finally, Sprinkles goes all in, tongue first, but he can't get past all the needles. He reels back as his tongue is poked and prodded. Ouch! My tongue! The professor appears to have an allergic reaction to the sting. I can't eat this! It keeps poking my tongue! Disqualified! A stunning turn of events. Who would have thought that serving food in a bowl made of needles can make it difficult to eat? Dejected, Van the man does not go gentle into that night. Disqualified for glamour? Don't sympathy. This isn't the last you've heard of me. Before forcing us to endure his swollen tongue for another moment, Sprinkles graciously laps up a bowl of milk. I know, yes, I'm a dog and I drink milk, get over it. Sometimes it helps calm my agitated tongue. Next student, Ashley, it's time to step up. Now, describe your dish. I made orange blossom Turkish delight and a light rosewater syrup topped with French meringue and connected by sugar glass. That actually doesn't sound too bad. Indeed, it's quite delightful. However, I'd ask that you please refrain from eating it or attempting to taste it in any way. It is very fragile and meant to be a display piece. Don't eat the food at a cooking school? Got toast in your ears or something, Bunzi? I told you, it's a display piece. Ashley, I must say, it is beautiful. However, this is a cooking competition, at a cooking school, no less. Yeah, which is why I cooked it, and did an extremely good job cooking it, too. I didn't realize that we were having an eating exam. If I wanted to be judged on eating, I'd go to the College of Eating, School for the Hungry. I suppose you could smell it if you absolutely insisted, but don't breathe too hard. You might disrupt the sugary spiral. If the food cannot be eaten, it cannot be judged. You are disqualified! Rage overtakes Ashley, and she finally cannot keep her two-face routine. You wouldn't know high-end cuisine if it cooked you! Oh no! And with that, Ashley storms off to rededicate herself to being the best, but this time without being shackled by trying to fake nice and be liked by everybody. This isn't the last you've heard of me, either. Oh my god, I would so play a sequel of this. If this class gets much smaller, I'll be teaching myself. You and Colonel Sanders, the final cooks, step up together. Two chefs. What began as a bowl of delicious mac and cheese has become something else. He examines it closely, sniffing and eyeing the bowl. Ew! I've seen this. It's like a chicken bowl with mac and cheese. I've seen this. And it does not look good, like, in real life. Like, don't get me wrong, like, it actually looks semi-decent in here, but in real life, no. Uh-oh. I don't have a good feeling about this. From somewhere in the room, a literal drum roll plays. Just when I thought I'd seen everything in this kitchen, you give me this thing, and completely blow me away. In my 49 dog years of life, I have never tasted anything so delicious and perfectly balanced. It's so delicious, in fact, that everyone passes the class. You pass, and you pass, and you pass, and you get a pass! I never thought I'd get an Oprah reference in a video game. Everyone gathers around and partakes of the mac and cheese bowl. They all seem to transcend this reality into another dimension. You win. Together, you and Colonel Sanders have made a new menu item. The new menu item is so impressive that even Van the Man-Man and Ashley are drawn back in by its magnetic fragrance. When they gaze upon your mac and cheese bowl, they admit that they are indeed an excellent chef. Sprinkles declares that you have passed. Everyone has passed. There are supposed to be more battles, but come on, how can they be better than this one? Now that the school year is complete, and everyone has graduated, the students for one last assignment, to get their groove on. The cafeteria has been completely redecorated in order to serve as the site of the school's graduation dance. Compared to the massive high-tech cooking arena, the humble decor seems downright cute and cozy. What? DJ Dog in the house! Oh! Party Wolf! You knew that Sprinkles was a master chef, but also world-renowned turntablist? Who says you can't teach an old dog new tricks? Van, oh my god, look at them. Van and Ashley tell everyone that they've committed themselves to righting the wrongs they did while they were villains. For a moment, you actually believe them. Not another haunting. No ghosts allowed at graduation. It's clearly written in the school's bylaws. I was never actually a ghost. It was all a trick to get you guys to finally notice me. Oh, amusing. And now that everyone's together, it's the Spork Monster! He's totally bellowed out. Everyone, the Spork Monster is no more. From here on out, I'd prefer everyone refer to me by my new name, Party Monster! Student tries to finish what he had to say, but everyone's too wrapped up talking to Spork. Sorry, Party Monster. Dejected, student walks off. Maybe things didn't work out for Miriam romantically, but she found the love in her cooking, and you know she's gonna do great. A red carpet rolls out across the floor of the ballroom. It's like a Hollywood movie premiere. Who could command such an entrance? It's Pop. Ugh. He's arrived late to the dance, but apparently for a good reason. Walking the carpet, you see perched atop his dirty chef's hat, a crown. Welcome back, Pop. I know you weren't able to complete the final exam and accept your diploma, so we had it mailed directly to your father. We figured it was the least we could do for the school's dean. Oh, now I get it. Oh my god. And we get a new wing of the school! Not to mention the honor of educating the son of the chancellors of what? Szechuan sauce. Miriam, will you be my lady king? Ugh. What an incredible turn of events! An offer to join the royal family! It's like a dream come true. You'll get to be a princess, or maybe a queen? I'm not sure if he even knows, but either way, crowns and gowns, baby! I'm sorry, Pop, but I'm not interested. Not now, at least. I've got so much to do with my life. A twist on a twist! So many more 3-day universities to attend. So many tiny foods to meticulously sculpt and then watch get accidentally blown away by a single sneeze. Okie doke. The music of the dance is interrupted by the sound of sparkling and electrical hissing. It's Clank who arrived at the dance. Now that I have graduated, I can reveal my truth. Whoa, he's still doing the talking thing. I am Clank, and I am not of this earth. I am actually from a faraway planet in another dimension. What? What? I actually feel like I knew it the whole time. Now that I have learned the ways of your kind, I must return. A portal opens up and Clank disappears. What is happening? Finally, Colonel Sanders arrives, and somehow cherry blossoms are blooming inside of a building. Howdy, classmates. Oh my god. Just like the first day you met him, he has come prepared to feed the entire class. However, it's not enough to just give them a bucket of chicken. This time, it's a full meal. I didn't get to be the most famous chicken man in the history of chicken and men by not reminding people to go out and buy my chicken. The end? What? That's just how it ends? What? No, it's not the end! Stop that! As everyone feasts on their delicious chicken dinner, Colonel Sanders finds you sitting at the edge of the dance floor. Bunzi, what are you doing sitting all alone? Oh, you know, just waiting for the right person to ask me to dance. I wonder, might you tell me what are the qualities that you would expect to find in such a lucky person? Off the top of my head, oh, I don't know. A spicy musk? Ew! A spicy musk, a tidy goatee, and a degree from the University of Cooking School Academy for Learning, just to name a few. It truly is my lucky day. Would you dance with me? Yes, I would love to, Colonel Sanders! As you glide across the dance floor hand in hand with Colonel Sanders, the future stretches out in front of you. And once my 100th franchise is up and running, I'll be ready to take a day off, and I'll be so glad to spend it together with you, Bunzi. How sweet! We'll work together and play together! Colonel Sanders stops dead in his tracks. Work together? Well, I think this is something I'll just need to do by myself. But who will help run your restaurants, and why is he angry? I don't believe I need help. Besides, based on your time at school here, do you really think running restaurants is the best path forward? Could it be you found a love connection, but failed to earn Colonel Sanders' respect as a chef? Can you live with only half of him? Will you be able to endure sharing him with his other love? The life of an entrepreneur? I suppose I could enroll at pastry school. Oh, my dear Bunzi, I'm sure you'll find your place eventually. And along the way, you'll have me by your side. The end! Is it? What kind of... What kind of game? What did I just play? And that was I Love You, Colonel Sanders, a finger-licking good dating sim. I really enjoyed that. I didn't know what to expect. I heard about the game. I know it's been out for some time, but I didn't want to spoil myself. Honestly, I was not expecting to laugh this much. Like, it is, like, it's a good game, and the fact that it's free, like, even better. Like, I don't know what KFC is thinking with all the shit that they're doing. This game, the Lifetime movie, the freaking KFC chicken warming console. I don't know what they're doing, but I'll give it to them. It's working! It's working! Oh my god. I hope you guys enjoyed this Valentine's Day special. I hope whether you have somebody or are alone, that you were able to enjoy this video. Maybe it made you feel that, maybe it made your day a little bit happier. I don't freaking know. I definitely enjoyed myself. Alright guys, and with that, yeah, if you made it to the end of this, episode, actually, Jesus Christ, I didn't realize it. It's actually been like 2 hours. So yeah, this is gonna be a chunky upload. But if you made it to the end of this episode, thank you so much. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Please leave a like and a favorite. Have a wonderful day or night, wherever you are in the world. Happy Valentine's Day. You are loved. You really are. And I will see you all in my next upload. Alright guys, see you later.